What's going on, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all a NASCAR Authentics Diecast review on Ty Gibbs' 2024 SiriusXM Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing in the NASCAR Cup Series. But yeah, this is a one exclusive diecast you can only get in part of Wave 7's NASCAR Authentics 2024 lineup, which should be at your local Walmarts, including my newest What's in Store video, if you guys haven't checked it out right now. But this is on that quite controversial GL mold, and by controversial, I'm talking about decal placement, especially that front end. So we'll be on to that more in this review for you guys, but give you guys a little 360 review of the box because, heck, this is the kind of the stuff you're going to be seeing at the stores. But yeah, without further ado, let's start the unboxing and the diecast review of Ty Gibbs' 2024 SiriusXM car. And alrighty, folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and man, I think it's pretty cool that we finally got a Ty Gibbs car in the 1/64 scale. As right I'm uploading this, guys, we also have another new diecast that came out from my good buddies at Spoiler Diecast. If you guys remember the CW car from the Waukesha Glen race, that is now available in stock. And yeah, if you guys unfortunately cannot get the Gold Series scale diecast, this one might be your next best bet, even though it is an exclusive. Yeah, I mean, when I mean by exclusive, I mean that you guys cannot get this car anywhere else besides the good old NASCAR Authentics line. And this one right here is no exception. A pretty cool looking scheme and a nice little rebrand of the SiriusXM car that, you know, I think a lot of people have kind of like notice the rebrand that's going on right here, because when we got into the side comparison of this car with another SiriusXM car that I reviewed in the past, you guys will probably know about that momentarily. But get on to this, well, I guess you could say we're going to get on to some serious business right now, so comment below if S is your favorite letter in the alphabet, because but one thing I will have to say right here, as I point out on my other Twitter reviews, is that this is on the GL mold, so we are going to see some slight differences in terms of the quality control, and we do see it right here. I mean, we do got a Toyota Camry logo that looks like it's pretty wedged in there. You know, that the Camry placement though, where the branding is, looks a lot better compared to the Tyler Reddick car that I did a review on, his Talladega win. But we still got some undersizing going on right here on the front bumpers, so that is a common issue I've noticed on some of the other Toyota Camry diecasts I reviewed before. But we got the nice little low profile tires and the nice big old splitter and spoiler, and of course the flush roof rails, which are, you know, I'm just pointing out those differences, and of course the smaller pillars, because those are pretty the big differences that we got with this GL mold. But yeah, this is a car that does also have, of course, no window banners or no window interior whatsoever. Yeah, not a decal, but heck, and you also get, of course, the white plastic interior as well, because that's pretty much just a cost saving measure. But you know, for $5 you can't complain. I mean, trust me, we have seen so much worse before. But of course there is going to be a big elephant in this room, as of course you guys want to play that guessing game of what is the sponsor that's missing on this. Well, if you guys guessed He Gets Us, you definitely are wrong, because we do see it on there. It's not Sport Clips, it is the Monster Energy logo, which of course is pretty standard for all the NASCAR merchandise. Yeah, even shirts and hats, like they don't want any Monster branding whatsoever. But hey, you know, at least it's a Toyota diecast that we can get compared to 2311 cars, because they don't want to have their teams, the 2311 team does not want to have any kind of association whatsoever when it comes to getting the diecast out on the retailers. They used to, but not anymore. But I am glad we were able to get this car, as what on earth happened right here? Oh my God. I think this car probably raced at Bristol. Kind of looks like it is, because man, that is a quite serious contender of bad quality control. Good God, what is that? Like a freaking looks like a thumbprint or something. Good God, that is maybe it was like a little bit of the remains of the Monster Energy logo that came out here, but just yeah, that is that is no bueno, man. That is no bueno at all. But then again, I'm sitting here complaining about a $5 toy car, as you know, some of the casuals will say. But that right there kind of ticks me off. I don't know what's worse, like a worse decal placement. I don't know, maybe some whiteout, we can probably fix that. So, you know, it's not terribly in the world, but just that is something you do got to watch out for, which I have noticed. I will say that this GL mold is not perfect by any means necessary. But we also do see the detail right there on the rocker panel with the Mobile One logo, which is standard for the Toyota Camry diecast. And of course the added exhaust detail and the cooler vents. And yeah, I mean, I guess you could say this is a nice, good representation of Ty Gibbs's pretty dominant performance at the Bristol Motor Speedway race all the way back in like last March or April. So the spring race, which I know a lot of people don't really like the spring race, but I don't know. I think the racing was a little bit better compared to what we had this year in 2025, which I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. 2025 has been a pretty bad year for NASCAR. I mean, I've watched a whole race in a month or so you know it's bad when your boy is not even keeping up to date on some of the latest races. But luckily I was able to find this, and there's all the other sponsors on the back if you guys want to see that real quick. But and luckily we don't have any logos that are cursed in the back. But the camera might look like it's showing purple, but this is actually a nice bright and vibrant blue, because what we're about to get into in a second, guys, is the side-by-side comparison of another SiriusXM car, and it does have that nice vibrant blue. It is my boy Martin Truex Jr. from 2020 when he drove this car at Martinsville. So I was going to pull out his Dover car from 2019, but I thought this would be a little more appropriate because it kind of just shows you the nice little simplistic rebranding that we got right here for SiriusXM. So yeah, this is some I'm trying not to say it. I am trying not to say it, guys. This is some serious business that we got going on right here. So I know I sound like a freaking 30-year-old right now with those jokes, but gotta have some fun when you're doing these diecast reviews. I mean, I could just be like, okay, there's Bass Pro Shops, there's SiriusXM, but that's not me. If you guys can see what is on this camera, you guys will know the drill. And for everybody who's new and you guys think that this layout is kind of, I don't know, digging your cravings or what I'm trying to say right there, feel free to subscribe, because heck, I do a lot more of these reviews as the time goes on, and keeping up with the attention spans of a lot of people as well. So but yeah, a really nice looking car that we got right here for Ty Gibbs. Probably a must get, because we rarely get that much Ty Gibbs diecasts ever because of the Monster Energy licensing. But hey, that's the beauty about having these cars, and I'm glad Joe Gibbs Racing is still partnered up with NASCAR Authentics so we can get some nice, cool looking cars, because man, we got ourselves a lot of good Toyotas in this wave of diecasts. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this very interesting diecast review, the NASCAR Authentics diecast review of Ty Gibbs's 2024 SiriusXM Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing, the NASCAR Cup Series. Comment, subscribe, this is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I'm going to seriously head my way out to the next Diecast review.